Welcome students. Today in this lecture we will discuss about chapter 16 of class 12th biology, environmental issue. In this chapter we will discuss about the pollution, the causes of pollution, what are the effects of pollution and how we can control these various types of pollution. So let's begin with the introduction of the chapter. So first thing which comes into the mind that what is pollution? Any undesirable change in the physical, chemical, or biological characteristic feature of air, land, water, or soil, which is harmful for any living organism, is known as pollution. And the factors which are responsible for such changes are known as pollutants. Pollutants can be classified into different categories on the basis of their nature. For example, some major air pollutants are the suspended particulate matters present in the air and the gaseous pollutants. Now, what is suspended particulate matter? According to Central Pollution Control Board, particulate size 2.5 micrometer or less in diameter are responsible for causing the greatest harm to human health. This fine particulate can be inhaled deeply into the lungs and can cause breathing and respiratory symptoms, irritation, inflammations, and even damage to the lungs and premature death. One of the major causes of air pollution are thermal power plants. The exhaust from the thermal power plants contain various particulate matter like oxides of sulfur, carbon, and nitrogen, which affects human beings. To control these various types of pollutants, we use several devices. One of such device is electrostatic precipitator. Electrostatic precipitator can remove about 99% of the total particulate matter present in the exhaust from a thermal power plant. It has electrode wire and collecting plates. Electrode wires are maintained at several thousand volts, which produce a corona that releases electrons. These electrons attach to the dust particles, giving them a net negative charge. The collecting plates are grounded and attract the charged dust particles. In this process, the velocity of air between the plates must be kept low enough to allow the dust to fall. In this way, it helps to purify the exhaust coming out from a thermal power plant. It has a limitation that particulate matter that are very fine cannot be removed by this method. The next device which is used to control pollution is a scrubber. A scrubber can remove gases like sulfur dioxide. In a scrubber, the exhaust is passes through a spray of water or lime. Water dissolves the gases and lime react with the sulfur dioxide and precipitate in the form of calcium sulfate. As you can see in the diagram, the polluted air enter into the scrubber through an inlet pipe, and when it moves upward, the inner chamber of the scrubber is fitted with lime spray. The impurities like dust particles and oxides of sulfur, when react with the lime or water, they get dissolved and collected at the bottom, and the clean air is then passes out from the scrubber. The next device is catalytic converter. Automobiles are a major cause for atmospheric pollution, at least in metro cities. Catalytic converters having expensive metals like platinum, palladium, and rhodium as the catalyst. These catalysts are fitted into automobiles for reducing emission of poisonous gases. The catalytic converter converted the unburnt hydrocarbons into carbon dioxide and water. Carbon monoxide and nitric oxides are changed to carbon dioxides and nitrogen gas, respectively. Motor vehicle equipped with catalytic converter should use unleaded petrol because lead in the petrol inactivates the catalyst. Automobile pollution or vehicular pollution control. There are various ways by which we can control automobile pollution. For example, switching over the entire of public transport from diesel to CNG, phasing out of old vehicles, use of unleaded petrol, use of low sulfur petrol and diesel, use of catalytic converter in vehicles, application of stringent pollution level norms for vehicles. The Government of India, through a new auto fuel policy, has laid out a roadmap to cut down vehicular pollution in Indian cities. In one such effort, in Delhi, the complete public transportation system is shifted over CNG. Now, why CNG is considered as better than diesel or any other fuel? Because CNG burns most efficiently. Unlike petrol or diesel in the automobiles, and very little of it is left unburnt. CNG is cheaper than petrol or diesel. It cannot be siphoned out by thieves and adulterated like petrol or diesel. The main problem with switching over to CNG is the difficulty of laying down pipelines to deliver CNG through distribution points or pumps and ensuring uninterrupted supply. Thank you, students. Now, remaining part we will discuss in the next part. Thanks.